Let's meet the visiting team, Chicago Bulls. At center, Zach Collins. At power forward, Jareth Walker. At point guard, Ty Jerome. At the other guard position, Kobe White. At the other forward position, number 17. The head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan. It's time to get the starting five for your
Hi, everyone. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We've got White. Walker out there with big guard. Then it's Collins. And it's Jerome in at the point. And for the Pelicans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. D'Angelo Russell out there with Hawkins. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the paint. And on paper, Craig, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now the Bulls with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
Yeah, and what the heck were you supposed to do to stop him? Bucket after bucket from deep. Quite a showing.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Williamson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Hawkins. Five to shoot. Excellent D there from Big Dog. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Stolen by Jones. And now the Pelicans on the break. Russell with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Here's Big Dog. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. And now the Pelicans on the break. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
A classic hustle play from Hawkins in transition to ensure they get it done on the fast break.
Here's Jerome, defended by Jones. Jerome, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Displaying superb leaping ability. Russell's electric in the air for someone his size.
Jerome passes to Big Dog. And again, Chicago, no good. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Williamson, and he banks in the layup.
Well, to Zion, a little bit of contact is nothing. I'm not even sure he feels it.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And defensively stand, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Big Dog.
And having a small forward on the wing of his caliber just opens up so many things for your team. A lot of attention is paid to him, and with the stretch he's had, even more will be coming his way.
Got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Last outing for the Pelicans, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Will it go? Knocked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
And here are the Bulls now. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now, here is Russell. He's covered closely. Bulls trail by 7. There's Big Dog. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Here's Williamson. The Bulls getting the bucket.
Where do you play Park? On 2K25.
With the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And White with the stuff.
Explosive move by White. Going right up to the rim.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 3-point lead. There's the pass to Hawkins. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team and then learning it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
People cost too much.
And that one falls for Jones.
Well, you know, every team wants multiple Herb Jones on their roster. He can really shoot it. And Herb's wing defense is just elite. We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
White the pass to Big Dog. From outside the arc, Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Pass to Messi. Pass to Hawkins. White with the defensive effort.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
It's blocked.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Just a terror in transition. Zion's understanding for how to exploit these situations is one of his greatest strengths.
Chicago calls timeout.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Chicago. What a run they've had this year in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding.
Checking out Chicago. They're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long, And guys, I don't see him slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Basket good.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Hawkins. And Chicago also making a switch. Booz Ellis is checked in for Zach Collins. So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game, sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Passes it to Walker. Here's Jerome. Fires from deep. And they'll get another chance. Big Dog the pass to White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, Greg, Coby White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a...
Pelicans leading by 9. Taking a look at the Bulls. Booz Ellis out there with Big Dog. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Jerome in at the point. Well, the Bulls shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Coby White.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
The free throw drops for Booz Ellis. And he makes both free throws. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Your Big Dog in the last matchup against Atlanta had a huge game. He scored 63 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Pass to Booz Ellis. Basket counts. Booz Ellis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Russell left side. Outside, Jones. On the 3 off target. Bulls trail by 6. The pass to Big Dog. To the inside. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
To the left side wing. Here's Big Dog. The offensive rebound. Herter. And another shot. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Williamson. To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Showing great vision that time. Zion delivers the ball exactly where it needs to be.
There's Big Dog. He's got 6. Down low. And finished off by Collins.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside, Russell. Jones kicks to Russell. Five on the clock. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 5 rebounds tonight to the inside and stolen by Williamson. Outside, Russell, and out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs.
And for that game against the Spurs, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
Big Dog the pass to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
To the paint. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? The Pelicans have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Jones. Williamson left side. 4 on the shot clock. Pulls up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jones has got 6.
It's a nice little sleight of hand trick there by Jones.
Passes it to Big Dog. To the middle. Here's Buzelis.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Williamson outside. Pass to Hawkins. Jones in the post. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Now the pass to Williamson. No good that time. Excellent D that time from Big Dog. Pass to Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Russell. Collins grabs the miss.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
My, oh my. I mean, that nearly brought the backboard down with that slam.
Well, don't you think, Greg, that's always a possibility when he's the one to finish?
No doubt.
Well, that's what poor defense will get you. They deserve to get dunked on there. Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Good. White's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Traps in the tray.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
White goes in. Here's Big Dog. He's covered by Hawkins. Big Dog, the pass to Collins. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Russell. Pass to Nisi. That's a miss. He's made 1 and missed 1. Now Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Inside. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hawkins kicks to Russell. Passes to Hawkins. Back to Russell. A reverse. Rebound by the Bulls. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Hawkins passes to Williamson. And here's Hawkins. 14 points from him the last game against Denver. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago grabs the miss. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Pelicans trail by 8. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. So Chicago going with them. The end of the first half. Bulls lead.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Pelicans 55. The Bulls 64.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Matas Buzelis.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Hawkins is out there with Russell. And it's Nisi in at the center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And he gets it to go.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Feeds to Williamson. shoots over Walker. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Williams.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Big Dog. Down low, here's Collins. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Williamson in the post. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And you look at Zion. His combination of size, speed, and strength can be extremely difficult for a defense to have to deal with. Love the hustle right there. He earned that rebound.
Walker with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Russell. Rebound by the Bulls. Big Dog's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. He feeds it to Collins. And it's in there. Collins has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's Williamson over Walker. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Jones. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Jones has got 13.
Yeah, Jones has the skills to put on a show offensively if he can get in a good rhythm.
Here's Big Dog, defended by Jones. Big Dog, the pass to Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got his second basket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Russell with the 3. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. Yep, that one goes in there.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And the pass to Big Dog. To the paint. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Williamson throws it down.
Williamson is putting together a great performance, really hunting his shots.
Looking to get back on track here. And there's the bucket on the layup from Big Dog. He's got 11.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Now, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity.
And again for 3.
And all season long, he's been nothing but money from beyond the arc.
You're right. He's been nothing short of amazing for him as he edges closer to third most three-pointers in a single season. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
That time, Russell just sneaks in there on the drive. The defender couldn't react in time, and that was all she wrote.
So, Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen the European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
Williamson looking it over. Pass to Hawkins. It's stolen by Buzelis. In transition, here come the Bulls. LeVert inside the line. Finished off the break. And the Bulls lead by 13.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Russell passes to Williamson. Over Buzelis. It's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Big Dog. To the middle and stolen by Russell. One-on-one here. The 9-foot shot. Yep, that one goes. Russell's got 19 points.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
There's Big Dog, defended by Jones. Six on the shot clock. Stolen by Jones. Passes it to Russell. It's hauled in by Big Dog. Big Dog's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
I had a chance to check out some stats for Big Dog. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. First in assists. And remember, the second best free throw shooter in the league by percentage. He does not miss many.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Wiggins is checked in for Jones. And Chicago also making a switch. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Ty Jerome.
Yeah, you got to love the hustle there by Zion, extending that possession.
LeVert the pass to Big Dog. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Big Dog. 17 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Russell against LeVert. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Chicago leading by 10. LeVert with it. The pass to Big Dog. The 3 doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively they've still found a way to get the lead.
Here's Hawkins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, not a super physical player, but Hawkins knocks him down when he gets to the strike.
That free throw, no good. So for the Bulls. Williams, he's checked in for Walker. Dosunmu comes in for Big Dog. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Caris LeVert. For the Bulls. Walker's checked in for Buzelis. Big Dog comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's White in for Ball. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Pass to Wiggins. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Big Dog. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. On the wing, Dosunmu. Passes it to Big Dog. Launches a three. Messi grabs the rebound. Pelicans trail by 9.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Williams passes to Big Dog. Lets the three fly, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's Chicago in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bulls leading by 9. So for Chicago right now, Patrick Williams is out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Big Dog. Then it's White. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position.
Flatness was caused by the defense. They were all over it.
And Jones slams it home.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
Inside, Collins. Pelicans pull it in. Nisi's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's the teardrop. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Russell.
Attention to detail is what's helped Russell improve his scoring ability every year.
White the pass to Jerome. Here's Big Dog, defended by Jones. Here's Big Dog, back to Williams. And stolen by Williamson. And Jones has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. And Chicago shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Big Dog, defended by Jones. Big Dog, the pass to Williams. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Here he goes. Collins grabs the miss. Chicago leading by 7. Now the feed to White. And White slams it in.
Well, we've really seen White raise his game as a scorer. He can be relentless at times, like right now.
Williamson outside. Rebound by the Bulls. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Big Dog. Offline with his 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it. But you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Williams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Assist goes to.
And now an 11-point Chicago lead.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
Hawkins checked in for the Pelicans. And the Bulls making a change also. Buzelis is checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run. Now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. It's good. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kicks it out to Jones. Bullseye.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Chicago leading by 8. Pass to Big Dog. He dishes it to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel. Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
There's Big Dog. And there's the pass to Collins. Fast break, here they come. And that one's clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
And so Russell hits them both.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Right the pass to Big Dog. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Big Dog's got 11 points here in just the second half. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Pass to Hawkins. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Buzelis. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Passes it to Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Buzelis.
What a smart play by Jones. Staying with his motion and just letting the defense come and foul him.
The Bulls leading by 9. Out to the right wing. Pass to Jerome. Here's Big Dog. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Russell passes to Williamson. Back to Russell. All sorts of time with the putback. It's good on the putback. Jones has got 24 points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Big Dog, no good.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Williamson kicks to Russell. Poked loose. It's stolen by Buzelis. White wide open. He fires with nobody on him. He parries the jumper. White's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Hawkins passes to Williamson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Big Dog's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. It's White on the wing. Defended by Jones. The pass to Big Dog. Takes a 3. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Count it. White's got 11 in the second half.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Turns it over there, but that's his first of the contest. He's done a good job of minimizing mistakes on the night.
The Bulls leading by 12. Here's Jerome, and that one drops.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Russell from long range. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Pass to Big Dog. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And finished off by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics. Zion Williamson.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Big Dog.
And he's kind of taken on that role of chief distributor tonight and run with it. Seems like every possession's ended with one of his assists, and they've played through him, and he's been one cool customer.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, New Orleans. Here's Jerome.
Pelicans. Herbert Jones. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Ty Jerome.
And he knocks down the first one. Walker's checked in for Bruce Ellis. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pelicans trail by 11. Russell kicks to Williamson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
Forcing his way to the free throw line. Zion is so tough to handle. So strong and athletic.
And so White will bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Big Dog. Launches it. Hands it from downtown. Big Dog's got 14 points here in the second half.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Pass to Hawkins. They get it again. Jones. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Jones has got 28.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates. Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Also looking it over. The pass to Hawkins. Williamson with it. Shot clock at 6. Rejected by Walker.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Big Dog, no good. Pelicans trail by 13. To the inside. And it's Jones. Time in the assist by Russell. Jones has got 30 points.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Jerome passes to Big Dog. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the middle. Rejected by Walker. And here comes the break. White with it. Jones covering. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those cuts over here.
Williamson outside. Knocked loose. Stolen by Walker. Pass to Big Dog. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
4th personal foul.
No good on that one.
3rd team foul. Shooting for Chicago, number 17.
And he's good on the second. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Collins. Karis LeVert comes in for Kobe White. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Ty Jerome. Here's Boston. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Lonzo Ball picks one up, and he makes the first.
4th team foul. At the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bulls.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint. And those are all high percentage shots. But the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And the win-loss column tonight's game to push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Big Dog.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Walker with some nice D. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Another possession, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Passes to Wiggins. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Hi. Sup.